Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, where we're going to be taking a short flight from Schiphol, EHAM, up to Newcastle, EGNT. This was requested by Richard. I see Richard is already there in the chat. Hello to everyone in the chat. Curtis Hard. Hello mate, Pizza No Glory. Glenn Bixit of course. Blue Ice Gaming. It could be a bumpy flight, yeah. It's always the landings, I don't know. We are using the A320neo mod. We are using the dev branch. We'll see what happens today. Andrew Roberts, hello mate, welcome. And Peter Foster, hello mate, welcome. Yeah, I did speak to you earlier on, mate. Stay strong, nice to see you here. Jesse, hello mate, welcome, welcome. Simulation Nation, hello. Spider Digital Gaming, ready to die, Captain. You've watched some of my previous flights then, obviously. Okay, so look, let's just get straight into this because we've got a lot to do, a lot to set up. We already have power connected up the top. Wrong one. There we go. So we already got the power on, so let's align the ideas. Perfect. That's going to do their job. Crew supply on. We're going to put emergency light into arm, auto the no smoking, and turn on the seatbelt signs at this point. As well as that, we're going to turn up the cockpit heat, get some heat going. So it is a kind of short flight. Richard has requested it. Apparently he was having some issues with it, so we'll see what happens. I have issues with all my flights. So we're going to turn on the fuel pumps at this point too. May as well. We can test the fire suppressant. Oh, didn't mean to flick it up. I'm not going to get it to go back down now. The bar's in the way. Okay, that's on. Perfect. Let's start the flight with this. They can start boarding. That's going to take a little bit of time. Okay, everything is good there, guys. Okay, so we do have 7 minutes to align, so we're just going to turn up our brightnesses very quickly. Like I said, I will ignore the chat a little bit just while I'm getting myself moving. Once we kind of get rolling, I will catch up with the chat, I promise. Okay, sorting out all the brightness here. Not having the same issues as I had the other day, because that was brutal. Okay, so look, I think we should just go straight into the flight plan maybe today. Here we go. Yes, we'll confirm that. Let's go into the init page. Okay, so where are we going? We are going from EHAM and we are heading off to EGNT. Heading off to Newcastle. Inside, are you multiplayer session? Not today, mate. No, this is my fave livery ever. It's just brilliant. Yeah, KLM. We are flying a KLM today. A320neo. Might want to turn the hazard lights off. But the ones outside, well, we like them. Okay, so I'm doing all my stuff from SimBrief, just so you guys can see very quickly. Bang, here we go. So I'm using SimBrief just on a second screen. So this is where we're going to get all that information today. Cost index of 42 is quite high today. We're going to get there pretty fast. And we will be taking a flight level of 31,000 feet. Okay. Perfect. Okay, that's the kind of first little part done here. Block fuel today is 10.6. Perfect, perfect. Okay, that is looking awesome. So we still got 7 minutes. Okay, we're going to change that to plan. I'm just going to get the baggage people just to deliver some baggage and stuff. Apparently baggage is already on the way. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, does it? Okay, so we want to try and get hold of ATIS.
Schiphol information Golf, 1955 Zulu winds are 180 at 7 knots. Visibility.
Did you install an add-on for the multiple extra features on the 320? Yeah, so I am using the A320neo by fly-by-wire.
Dew point 3. Current altimeter
I'm currently using self-boarding cargo.
Arriving and departing runway 18.
Hi cabin crew, we're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready you can open the doors and start letting the passengers on board. Thank you.
For some reason this is not working.
1955
Okay, so we've had an ATIS, it's all looking pretty good down there. Okay, so I'm using Pilot to ATC as well. Well, you might see screens flash a little bit. Okay, let's get our clearance and delivery tuned in. KLM 129 ready to copy VFR clearance. Why don't you like my clearance and delivery? I think it's because I have not done this properly. KLM 129 ready to copy VFR clearance.
KLM 129er is cleared to Echo Golf November Tango. Climb via the WISP-2X departure, with the Burji transition, then is filed. Expect departure runway 18 center. Climb to flight level 100 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 6 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.07 squawk 5332.
KLM 129er is cleared to Echo Golf November Tango. Climb via the WISP-2X departure.
Okay, so we've been given the WISP-2X departure, so we can now finish our
climb to flight level 100 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 6 minutes after departure. Departure on 118.07 squawk 5332.
Okay, so they've told us to take the 18C.
Correct. Altimeter 3030, contact ground on 121.3 when ready for pushback. Enjoy your morning.
Altimeter 3030, ground on 121.3 KLM 129er.
Okay, so they want us to take the WISP-2X, which should then give us the next waypoint of Burji. Yeah, Richard, we all sort out your Pilot to ATC. Hello, Trill. Yeah, we're going to have to send the wings. I don't know why. I keep calling for the cart to come up to the door. It won't come. So we'll just pretend that that's at the door. The reason things aren't working is because Microsoft Flight Simulators know that I'm streaming. No worries. Okay, so look, I'm just going to bring up my flight plan here now. So we're taking the WISP-2X down to Burji. Burji's fine. Okay, after Burji, I need to move this one out of the way. Okay, we will be taking an airway of L602. L602. And we'll be taking that to Supur. So S-U-P-U-R. Then we'll be taking the airway L60. Followed by Optbed. From Opbed, we'll be taking the Y70 today. Then from the Y70, we will be taking Batley. B-A-T-L-I, I think. Yeah, L-I. From Batley, we'll then be going on the UY250. Which is lovely. Up to Rimto. And then we'll be going to Rim. Oh, there we go. Let's insert that into the flight plan. Lovely jubbly. Let's find our last part here. Rimto, there we go. So EGNT, we will be arriving today at ILS 25. And we'll be taking the RIM T1N. That's our star we will be taking today, once it loads. No wires, insert that into the flight plan. Nice. Okay, so we can now check the flight plan to this. We can see on our screen here. I'm just going. Ugh. I don't know, did it do something to the cameras? It just changes on its bloody own now. Okay. So we can see ourselves there. Just on the corner of the screen, so I'm just going to scroll through. Looks pretty okay out of there. Across the sea. Batley, Rinto, decel in and around into Newcastle, ILS 25. Okay, for me, the flight plan is good. Gonna have a quick look at the chat here. Yuri Tebers, good flight, Captain. We hope for a good flight. Seatbelt sign will stay off as we remove all seats. Don't worry, it'll be crowded and you won't have any room anyways. Yuri Tebers has just subscribed. Cheers, mate. Thank you for the subscription. It does mean a lot. If anyone else wants to know what I'm using Pilot to ATC today, plus self-loading cargo. Self-changing camera, new add-on by the creators of self-loading cargo. Is that what it is? Because the camera keeps pinging everywhere. It's annoying. Okay, we can turn our flight director on today. I can't remember what it gave us there on the ATC. I need to just double check the ATC. 3030. Okay, 3030 according to Pilot to ATC, so we're going to take that. And no clue, probably Microsoft blog. Oh, don't tell me there's more bugs. Ah, what am I doing? Problem when you have screen share thing. Okay, so let's just go back down to the FMC then. The flight plan should be done. Radio navigation, for some reason this is not inputting. I don't know why, but we are taking ILS 111.5. Okay, maybe we need to wait till we have oh no, it's aligned. Come on, oh, okay, so it's now inputted, I put in. Okay, just going to check Navigraph for the course. If any of you are wondering what I'm using Navigraph for all my data. And here we go, here's the data for today's flight, course of 246. We'll look at that again a little bit later. I do want to get up in the air today. 246, we'll throw that into our course. Okay, performance page. Oh my god, this camera thing. What's going on? Okay, we will be a flaps 1 takeoff, of course. We will flex to 69 today, guys. And that is us ready to rock and roll. How many passengers are on? 70 on board, 110 to go. 110 till we're full, sorry, not till we go. Okay. KLM 129, request taxi to runway 18 center. Okay. Thinking about it, we'll let it just do its thing for a minute.
KLM 129er request taxi to runway 18 center.
KLM 129er taxi to runway 18 center via taxiways Alpha 21. Bravo, Whiskey 1. Hold short runway 18 center.
There's a problem approaching. It shouldn't fly into the airport direct. About 50 miles south, it banks left out towards the sea and then banks briefly into final. Well, we're going to find out very, very soon, mate. Autopilot. I know on that video, the 747, you said Brandon wasn't well. I hope he wasn't anything serious, but I just remember you saying it was quite a long time ago I made that video, but yeah, everything is all good now. Everything is all good. Okay, guys, we're just waiting for self-loading cargo, really, at this point. If we go up above, I'm clicking on so many different screens for all this stuff today. I am going to throw on the beacon light because it's going to tell the outside we're nearly ready for engine pushback, which is good. Disappear. Okay, it's all about self-loading cargo, guys. I suppose APU can now go on, actually. We've got plenty of fuel. We've got a bit of spare fuel today. My god, this camera thing. Every time I click cameras now, it gives me the one that moves everywhere. Okay, master switch on. We're going to wait for the flaps to open. Benny06, any info on coming add-on planes for Microsoft Flight Simulator? There is a lot of port-over planes coming, but if you're looking for jets, payware, nothing yet really. The CRJ, the new one, is on its way. Be here next month, I reckon. But yeah, payware planes, no. But anything, you know, freeware stuff, there is a lot of port-overs from FSX. They're not great, but it gives us something different to fly. So Benny, it's up to you really. If you don't mind the port overs, they are using the 32NX or the 787's cab. I like how pretty much all the reviews Microsoft was quoting at the Microsoft Flight Store page are gamer sites. Yeah, look, we know that they like the games. Okay, so flap is open, guys. So we're now just going to flick on the start switch, and we're going to watch the start flick up here now. We're nearly on board and ready to go, guys. We're nearly ready to go, which is awesome. Okay, so that mouse is just going to click on everything going, of course. We have our taxi. We're going to be asking for pushback and engine start very, very soon. All going quite smoothly. It's early days. I don't know what that door's doing. I think it's the self-loading cargo. I don't know why it wouldn't let the stairs come. I don't know, is it where we are? I'm not too sure. Beautiful morning though, here in Schiphol. Real weather is on. Should be a nice flight, guys. I'm excited for this one. The last flight before the update. We all know tomorrow that the A320neo will be broken.
Hi Captain, all passengers are on board and doors have been closed.
Thank you.
Okay, APU is nearly stable. I'm just gonna watch it stabilize a little bit here. Other than that, I think we're good to throw on our APU bleed here. Let's just check with our co-pilot. You okay, mate? No, I'm on my own. We're screwed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the aircraft this morning. My name's Steve. I'm your pilot today, along with First Officer David and your senior flight attendant, Alana. She, along with the rest of the crew, will be making our way around the cabin, making sure you're comfortable and ready to get us on our way. We're not actually anticipating any delays, so we should be arriving on time. We've just heard the guys on the ground have finished loading the final bits of luggage into the aircraft, so we should be on our way very shortly. We are just waiting to receive clearance to push back and taxi. If you could help the cabin crew by getting yourself sat comfortably with seatbelts fastened, that would be fantastic. Once we're airborne, we'll be starting our in-flight services, but for now, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and I hope you enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Okay, we're apparently Steve today. KLM 129er, ready for pushback and engine start.
129er pushback and engine start approved.
Pushback and engine start approved KLM 129er.
Okay, let's put the ignition on to the engine here. Fuel pumps are on, APU bleed is on, beacon is on. Okay guys, we are ready to get our pushback. Pushback tug is on the way. Jaden, my ATC in game isn't there. Do you know how to fix it? I have no idea, mate. I don't use the ATC on the game. I use pilot to ATC, as you can hear here. It's kind of like VATSIM, but offline. That's probably the way to describe it. We hope it all goes well. I hope it goes well. The last flight before the break, 10 more things, and they're trying to fix 3 other unrelated bugs. Yeah, well, we all know that's the next problem, don't we? Okay, guys, we're going to get our pushback here. I believe we are taking off from that runway right here, I believe. So only a short taxi. The pushback tug has completely missed us. Oh, there we go. It's magically fallen into place. Okay, engine 1. Let's get it cranking. Oh my god, this camera thing. It's gonna break me. Okay, the N2 is coming up. Gonna be a fast pushback. We're only gonna get 1 engine started by the time we push back. Bad. ATC isn't there, it's annoying. Yeah. But look, I thought I'd better get this flight out of the way because, yeah, tomorrow the 32NX could be broken. It could be fixed. It could be the best.
These arm doors, thank you.
It could be the best version of the game that we've had yet. It's going to be a big download tomorrow, guys. I reckon 10 to 20 gigabyte. It's going to be a big one. Okay, engine 1 is turning over nicely.
Direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedure. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. Note that the nearest exit may be behind
Okay,
you.
let's flick on our engine 2.
Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose. Hi, Captain. The cabin is secured. All doors contact. We're ready to go. Make sure that your own mask is on first before helping your children. In an unlikely event of an emergency,
They will not hesitate to send you into the mountain. I always find they don't bring me down enough.
life rafts are located below your seats and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit in flight. We ask that you make sure that all carry-on luggage is stowed away safely during the flight. While we wait for takeoff, please take a moment to review the safety data card in the seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoy the flight.
Okay, last checks for takeoff. Okay, wheels are good. Okay, ailerons, pitch, trim, yaw. Okay, all good. We can throw that back onto engines. We can set speed brake here. We're going to set our flaps to 1. And we're going to engage the max auto brake up there. I'm literally just waiting for the engines to finish turning over, which I believe they should nearly be there now. Yep, everything's good there on the engine front. I'd like to change my buttons. Oh god, this camera. It never used to do that. I don't know why it's doing it now. Okay. We can turn off our master switch for that. We can now change our lights for our taxi. Okay, everything is looking good up here, guys. We're good to taxi. Hold your horses. Everything should be okay for today's flight. Glenn Bixley, will you get off the ground first, inside or China? We're gonna go for it. The last time I landed the 32NX, at landing, it all went to crap. It kind of got stuck going to the left, and then the wheels wouldn't work once I landed. So let's see. I'm betting on the outcome of the flight who wins. Well, don't bet on me, will you? I said we already cleared the taxi by ATC, so that's all good. Can't wait to see when the settings are cracked up. Yeah, mate. The wheel. I really can't be going that fast for it, surely. It literally doesn't want to turn very well. Anyways, I don't know what's going on there, guys, with the taxi. Like there's a fine line now between turning and going too far. Inside, we got them faith in you, mate. Well, I'm glad that some people have faith. Now, I've just realised I accidentally have left the freeway Newcastle Airport on. It's a work in progress, so it will look pretty horrific once we get there. But we'll worry about that later. Luckily, it isn't taxied to 18L, because that would have taken you ages. Yeah, that was a bit lucky, wasn't it? Okay. Seems we're going a hell of a lot faster in here than we did out there. Okay, so we've been cleared to transition through to 10,000. We're taking the Whisper 2X departure. So once we take off, we'll be taking a right turn pretty quickly. I don't know why the passengers are so dissatisfied. I think in particular A320 is powered by Windows XP. Oh Jesus. I don't know why my... I mean, I was expecting to get clearance from my ATC, but the ATC has decided it's not interested. So we're going to hold here and prepare for our takeoff, get everything ready. And I'll see if I can fix the ATC. Okay, so landing lights on. Strobe light is now on to auto. We can turn off the runway lights there, change our nose to takeoff, navigation, wing lights on. Everything else is on here, everything else is looking good.
Cabin for takeoff, please.
Cabin prepared for takeoff. Okay, flight director is on. We will be doing a manual, not a manual thrust, we'll be taking a... oh bloody, a toga takeoff. I've completely forgotten then. Okay. KLM 129er ready for departure. Runway 18 center.
129er winds are 180 at 7 knots, cleared for takeoff. Runway 18 center, squawk 5332.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 18 center, squawking 5332 KLM 129er.
Okay, we're man flexing, nose down.
100.
B1. And rotate.
Positive climb, gear up.
Gear up. Positive climb. Don't want to be out there too long.
KLM 129er contact Schiphol departure on 118.07. Enjoy.
Departure on 118.07 KLM 129er.
Okay, so we're still manually flying the first turn as we exit out. Okay, let's shift on the autopilot.
Departure KLM 129er climbing to flight level 100.
We have already put down to
KLM
thrust climb, flaps up.
Good morning. Squawk 5332.
Get some nice pictures for the old Discord. Ellis Matthews, what is the FOV?
KLM
Yep, it's so big. Check the cabin with all the buttons. Oh, the configuration button. Yeah, I could have pressed it. It's because pilot self-loading cargo does the dings. You forget. Beautiful takeoff. It was a lovely takeoff. Here we go, Peter. Yep. I mean, my ventilator, which is an LTV, is approved for airplane travel, so maybe one day I can make a trip on an airplane again. I hope so, mate. For you, I really do hope so. He's trying to hide the alert messages, but I don't need to be able to read them. Yeah, no pizza, no glory. Shush. There's not really an alert message. It's just I didn't press the cabin buttons, and the grounds, and the seatbelt's apparently not on. That's strange. Anyways, we can retract these guys now.
KLM129er, climb and maintain flight level 180. Climb and maintain flight level 180, KLM129er.
And gentlemen, you may now use your electronic device.
Okay, we have been cleared to 180. And yeah, one more thing I did forget, guys. I forgot to turn the TCAS onto TA as well. But we are squawking at the right squawk, so that's something. Why are you zoomed out? What, do you like to zoom in? Now following the checklist is a good way to confuse the mod. Just saying. Mate, come on. We fly for fun. Yeah, I did forget when I was at the runway there, I should have turned on the TRA. And I could have... woulda, shoulda, didn't. Everything else is looking good though, guys. We're nearly through to 10,000 already. We should be starting to climb again, I believe, very soon. We're still under 10,000, so no lights off yet. He has a new... I didn't say the old Discord, I said for the Disco. Is that PAX? Alice Matthews, no. This is self-loading cargo. I think it's better than PAX, but you just don't get to put in your own...
129er, climb and maintain flight level 180. Climb and maintain flight level 180, KLM129er.
Yes, we are engaged in doing that. So self-loading cargo I've used... since my X-Plane days.
KLM129er, expedite climb to flight level 180. Expedite climb to flight level 180, KLM129er.
We're expediting, mate. Shush. How much does it cost? It's $12.99, so it's a fraction of the cost of PAX. The difference is, basically with PAX you can put in the real messages, like I'm flying KLM, I could have downloaded the KLM welcome messages and stuff. This one is all automated, it has its own little thing, but it's I'm more than happy with it. It does pretty much the same thing. I mean, look, you can get the layout of the plane, it does exactly what PAX does. So yes, it's pretty much the same, but cheaper. We like cheap, don't we? I'll try not to post 2 chats in a row, but YouTube only allows 20 characters in my chats, and while I'm a person who can never write something short, I drone on and on. No worries, mate. Now following the checklist is, yeah, we read that one. This new one is for only friends. So Glenn, it'd be just me and you, right? If it's only friends. Me and you in the Discord. There we go. Look at that. Beauty. Can I get a couple more screenshots? Why are you not getting me my screenshots? Look at that. He is looking lovely, guys.
KLM129er, climb and maintain flight level 260, contact Amsterdam Center on 119er.17.
Okay, 260, guys.
Center on 119er.17, take care, KLM129er.
Lovely jubbly. We are climbing to flight level 260. We are now contacting the other people with ATC.
Center KLM129er, climbing to flight level 260.
KLM129er, good morning. Squawk 5332.
5332, we're still squawking 5332. The pilot to ATC actually connects to this, so look, you can see 5332, we are squawking at the right squawk. Everything is looking good. The only thing that we will need to look at here will be our approach. Wait till we get up to our top, and then we'll look at our charts for the day. I don't know why these people are so unsatisfied, but you know, screw them. Peter, that's quite funny. So yeah, anyways, Ellis Matthew is a lot cheaper, definitely. It'd be more my recommendation than PAX. I do have PAX. I don't really enjoy it as much. It's just too much work. I'm just seeing in the Discord here now, we've got some nice pictures of the trains today from Luca. A couple of buses. But so far, the A320neo is working like a dream for us. We don't say that very often on the channel, and unfortunately tomorrow is the big update, so I'm sure it's going to be broken tomorrow. So enjoy the flight, guys, while we have it. I didn't say the old Discord, did I? I don't believe I did, guys. I think you're messing with me. I'm sure you're messing with me. Richard, yeah, you might as well get it in now because it's going to be the landing that's going to be interesting. Now, I must admit, my ATC, Pilot to ATC, wasn't happy with Newcastle's approaches for their SIDS and stars. So I don't know what it's going to actually tell us to do. So hopefully we're going to be okay. We are through 22,000 feet now, guys. I'll wait till we get up to our cruising and then I will change views. I actually really do like this livery, I must admit. Plenty of pictures of this. Might use it for a thumbnail at some point. I'm actually kind of disappointed that it's working so nicely finally, and now I know that Microsoft are going to break it tomorrow. I did. I really didn't think I did. Maybe I did. I just flipped my truck and special cargo. Oh, nice. Well, if I can stay, I didn't have another flight in progress, of which I'm a mod of the YouTube channel. I'd stay here, but I got to go back to the other flight. But I will watch the full stream tonight. Peter Foster, no worries, mate, and I hope you feel better.
Climb and maintain flight level 310.
Okay, we've been cleared now to 310.
Flight level 310 KLM129er.
ATC interrupting me. Yeah, so I do hope you, you're all right, mate, and welcome to the channel. Hopefully, I'll see you more and more. Pizza No Glory is fine. I prefer the new friends only Discord, anyways. What's happening tomorrow? Ellis Matthew, it's the North America update tomorrow, so it's the big update for the. And you know, every time Microsoft updates, it breaks all the mods. So this is the 32NX mod. So this will guarantee be broken tomorrow. Now, by fluke, it might not be, but I have a feeling it will be broken by tomorrow. As will probably many other aircraft for about a week. So yeah, they got the big North America. They're doing the World Tour Part 2. I did do a video on it this morning. Yeah, basically they're changing all the terrains and more waypoints and stuff, things you can see in America tomorrow, in North America, as someone corrected me in the video. Peter Foster, no worries, mate. Look, we stream quite often, so I'm sure I will keep up to date with you. Peter, if you're on Discord, you're more than welcome. Come join the Discord. It's a good way to keep up to date with what I'm doing. It is up to you. Ellis Matthew, damn it. Yeah, that's why we're doing the flight tonight, Ellis, because tomorrow I'll be back flying Caravans because it's probably the only plane that works. But you never know. You never know. Look, the 32NX fly-by-wire, they're pretty quick, so hopefully it won't break it too much. But who knows? We'll have to wait and see until tomorrow. Okay, I think we can actually turn the seatbelt sign off. We're pretty much at cruising now for these people. Get some internal views going. never remember which one's bloody which. Okay, they must be further down the pack. There we go. Don't like this flashing crap that goes on with this, but it is what it is. So basically, more space used, more lag, more fix required. Ellis, you have it all in one. It's going to be a big update tomorrow. I reckon 10. Whoa, hope the aircraft's okay. 10 to 15 gigabyte, maybe a little bit more. I reckon it's going to be a big update tomorrow. Would not be surprised if tomorrow you can only fly in the USA and it crashes. Probably. I'm not going to fly this tomorrow. Robski, thank you for the subscription, mate. It means a lot. First time in the stream, and I love it. I'm glad you love it. I like to hear that. That's good news.
KLM129er, contact London Control on 118.47. Enjoy.
It's okay. ATC's been handed off. My co-pilot will look after that. So yeah, so look, tomorrow another 10 to 20 gigabyte maybe. It's going to be a big one for sure. Like North America, there's a lot of airports in what they're saying. So yeah, look.
Center KLM129er at flight level 310.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, just to let you know, we've reached our cruise level. We're not anticipating any delays, so hopefully we will have you at your destination on time, as planned. As the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft, please make sure the aisles are clear of any items. And I invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you.
There we go. Pilot Steve. USA and it crashes as soon as I plan to fly outside of that. Well, it could be true. Ellis Matthew, ripped to my 20 megabyte Wi-Fi. Mate, I am the same. I live in rural Ireland. I have no Wi-Fi. Hence why I stream in 720. So yeah, I know your pain. Tomorrow it'll be up early to put this to download, otherwise I can't do anything on it. It includes the CPU optimizations from the last patch, which was never applied. Then we should all gain 7 to 10 FPS according to the devs. Well, look, I'm running a budget card and it's doing all right, so that'd be nice. A little bit of an update never hurt, does it? Okay, let's turn on the hot drinks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start serving drinks. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
Okay, so you can see where we are on the ATC here. So here we go. We're already zooming across here. Top of descent will be here. So by Gliplo, we will be starting to descend. But let's have a look at our charts for today. Let's have a look at what we're going to be using. So here we go. Here is our chart. We need to be at 2000 by D8.4 DME, D8.4, which is here. So we need to be at 2000 by this point. We will be coming in from here. Okay, we're restricted to 185 knots. Normally be required to hold, but not below 3,500. Okay, so we'll come in here at 3,500. Once we come in here, we'll make a turn. We'll drop then down to 2,000. No, it says 2,600. Okay, and then we should hit the ILS. Perfect landing. We can actually probably input some of this stuff now that we've hit our cruise. If only there was a new GPU on the way. Yeah, I can't wait for that to come, Curtis. Not long. Richard, hello, welcome back. I don't even have Wi-Fi. I always use my phone, mobile data on my computer. Oh wow. But you just moved house, didn't you, Jesse? Or was that always? I do that when my Wi-Fi dies for a second, so basically every 10 minutes. An update never hurt anything unless it's Microsoft update. Yeah, it's like when I update Windows, my thing goes to crap. All my, like, you know, my microphone won't work, none of my controllers work. Always the same. Oh, we've got a bit of shake. A bit of shaking never hurt. I don't know why I just did that, because it's already here. Okay, let's go into the cockpit. So all I'm going to do quickly is I'm just going to sort out our approach details. Okay, temperature on the ground today is a very cold 8. I just need to get my Navigraph data up. I'll have to wait for ATC to give me my QNH because I don't know what that's going to be. And I'm just looking at weather patterns at the moment, so give me a second or two. straight in 2.5 category 2. Okay, minimums of 439. So type in the Fortnite 439. Weather 245. QNH, I'm not sure what the QNH is yet. I'm just looking. Oh, that's a heat wave for Newcastle. Yeah, it's pretty warm. But this was this morning. Well, it's lunchtime. I had to change the clock back, otherwise it would have been a night flight. I didn't want to do that, to be honest with you. And I'll get the QNH off. I'll go around. We'll be at 2,500. That is fine. I'll wait for the ATC for the QNH. Okay, that's okay for the minute. We don't have to do anything else there. All is looking good, guys. We are cruising. It is beautiful outside above the clouds. That's the one I like. I won't turn any music on because I keep getting told off when I put music on. OG Moose, hello mate, welcome. Content from TikTok, hello. Let's go, you went from 54% satisfaction to 67, that's a nice improvement. Yeah, I turned hot drinks on. So they're a lot happier now that they've got drinks. To an extent. I think I forgot to hit the seatbelt sign here when I took off. No, sorry I cannot be in a lot of videos. No worries, mate. It is what it is. Nice that you turn up when you can. And of course, guys, I've just hit 3,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone as well. So thank you everyone for your support. Awesome. As much as I have to crap all over Microsoft Flight Simulator, thanks to them, my channel has grown. So we can't crap on them too much, can we, Glenn Bixley? But everything's looking nice here, guys. Everything's looking lovely. I think if I had that software when I land, it will drop to 10%. Ellis Matthew, my landings with the 32NX haven't been pleasant on any of my streams. For some reason, I lose control. So we'll be in for an interesting landing. Very cool, nice job, yeah, thank you. A sudden nosedive, they all scream. You didn't see my last live stream, Glenn, but basically they scream. And yeah, it's like real passengers. They're not happy. Even if the landing is rough, they cry and they scream. It's pretty rough. What do you use for screenshots? I press F12. That is it, F12. It will take a screenshot. And then you will find your screenshots, easier to find them through Steam then. How much do you pay her for your computer? My computer is actually very budget. Yeah, I'm running a RX 590, 8GB with a Ryzen 7 2700 overclocked. Yeah, hang on, I think I have the specs here. Do I get the wing dip? Yes, I do get the wing dip really badly, and I don't know why. Yeah, you remember the screaming. Do you have the joystick from KLM? No, mine's been on order since June and I still haven't had it, so I don't know when that's going to come. I'm currently still using a Thrustmaster. It's okay though. I do have a SATAC yoke as well now, with rudder pedals, but with the jets it's easier to use a joystick. So I find anyways. Scares me when it dips up like that.
KLM129er, expect the ILS approach to runway 25 with the NT1 transition at Newcastle.
Expect the ILS approach to runway 25 with the NT1 transition KLM129er.
Okay, we're getting very close to the top of the descent already, guys, so let's get back into the cockpit. Like I said, it isn't going to be a very long flight today. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on with my plane? I can't even tell. What the hell just happened there? What the hell just happened? It is absolutely nuts. Just going to see here if it actually calculated my top of descent for me. It doesn't look like it, but at Giplo we will need to come down. That is absolutely crazy. Do you recommend having a joystick? Yeah, look, some people play with an Xbox control. Look, you can do anything. Oh my god, a gamer in a pilot uniform. Yeah, welcome, Amrock. I don't know what just happened to the plane. But the passengers are still fairly happy with it.
KLM129er, contact Manchester Centre on 118.77. Have a good morning.
Center on 118.77 KLM129er.
Okay guys, at Giplo.
KLM129er at flight level 310.
KLM129er, descend and maintain flight level 240.
240.
Descend and maintain flight level 240 KLM129er.
KLM129er, good morning. Squawk 5332.
Squawk 5332 KLM129er.
Oh, I didn't mean to put the hot drinks back on.
Gentlemen, we are about to start serving drinks. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the out. Thank you.
Okay, so we are starting to descend. Amrock, I'm not on multiplayer tonight, but for my 3,000 subscribers, we will be doing a big multiplayer thing very, very soon with a big giveaway. I'm just waiting on a couple of developers to get back to me on some of the giveaway prizes.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, you may have noticed we have just begun descending to our destination. We're not expecting any delay at this time, so should have you on the ground in the next 20 minutes or so. If you could assist the cabin crew by tidying your tray and hand them any litter as they come around, that would be most appreciated.
It's that Toonfolk rocking the plane as we know we're coming home.
For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch them into airplane mode until after we've landed. Please also note that the aircraft toilets will shortly be out of use. Thank you.
Okay guys, that was the second dodgy blip that we just had. I don't know what's going to happen here. What's the simple fix for the wing dip? Don't use it. They just spilled all their fresh coffees again. It wouldn't be a proper stream stuff if this didn't happen. I would feel shortchanged if everything went well. I just want to land. I feel like we're way too high here. Yes, I will be using people from Discord to play multiplayer. Yes, I will be. But what I'm going to wait is for the update tomorrow. I'm going to see the state of the aircrafts. Might give it a week or two so it all settles down in case there are major issues, and then we will do a 3K special. Okay, I didn't do anything for 2K, so.
KLM129er, descend and maintain flight level 170.
Descend and maintain flight level 170 KLM129er.
Okay, we've been asked to descend again. When is ATS multiplayer? Jesse, that is coming soon for our virtual company on ATS. Basically, I need to sort out those profiles because the liveries won't work on multiplayer. I think not pro mods, but I think the multiplayer hasn't updated to 1.39 yet. Don't quote me on that. But basically, I need to make you new profiles with default liveries. It will be on the way, I promise. It is something that is on the way, maybe in about a week or two. Just trying to get the company up and running. That's the main thing. It doesn't really matter, but when you are on the final approach, go to the top left section of the overhead panel and you will see a button that says section 1. I think you turn it off and it shouldn't do it. Okay, let's have a little look up in the overhead panel. Oh, that one up there. Okay, well look, we'll see what happens. I'm using Pilot to ATC, so hopefully they're going to get us down okay, guys, for this ILS. Who knows? We're going to find out very, very soon. That skins link you sent has expired. Yes, I know. I think Iceman now has put a new mega link up for the ATS. If any of you are there in the chat that plays American Truck Simulator, I do have a VTC set up for that. If any of you want to join that, you're more than welcome. We're now in the top 200 companies in the world. In the flight control. Yeah, I saw the button. It was just up there on the left. We'll see what happens as we get closer. $198 from Trucksbook now. Really? Wow. We gained 40 spaces today, but the boys have been driving. Jesse is an Iceman put in a shift and a half today, I believe. And Steg, did you put in a big shift too? I'll check the Discord here now. Someone else did. Dispatch. Yeah, 728 miles you just put in. Jesse just put in a 1,734 miles. Jesus Christ, boys. And I've done 1,000. All good though. And we started in the middle of the month, so imagine if we started on the 1st like everybody else. When I start driving, that will drop. But just so you know, that button controls the auto trim, so when you turn it off the plane starts pointing down, so you have to pull up on the stick. Alice, I feel like you're going to give me more problems. Jesse, you're doing 10k today. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. But the problem is Trill's going to do 10k tonight now, you know that, don't you? The boys, we are descending down into Newcastle. We will not be too far away now from landing. Yeah, you just finished 728. I just saw it there, yeah. Blue Ice is working on his return trip. I am going to stream this at some point this week. Problem is I've got so much to bloody do all the time.
KLM129er descend and maintain flight level 100.
Descend and maintain flight level 100 KLM129er.
Okay, we've been asked to maintain 10,000 now. Which will be booked hopefully by tomorrow. Jesse, the problem with Trill is Trill's not doing anything at the moment. He's off work for COVID in America, so he's literally just playing American Truck Simulator all day. I think it's going to be tough. Okay, mate. Well, look, we'll see, because someone told me that the A320 was working perfectly. So we will see. We'll test that landing. No worries, mate. TikTok, see you later. No problem, no problem. See, Artful's now playing OMSI 2. He's been struggling with that all day.
KLM129er, you are off course. Turn right heading 012 to return to course.
Heading 012 KLM129er.
Okay, so this is where we have a problem with Pilot to ATC. It did not like the approach into Newcastle. This has given us a slightly different one, so we are off course, but we should join course again in a minute, so we just ignore that. That's good. I've got a few days off too. Better than nosediving on the runway. Alice, my problem isn't really the nosediving. My biggest problem with landing is it just pulls the plane to the left and it just sticks to the left. There's nothing I can do. We'll see what happens at landing. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So someone told me it was fixed, so that's why we were going to give it the one go before the update. I might let the ILS bring us quite far down. Usually I take over about 1,000 or 1,500. Maybe I'll let it just bring us down for a change and just see if it works. Take over at the last second. I know it's a bit boring, but I don't think I've done a live stream where this plane has worked for me. It'd be nice to get one in before the update tomorrow. Bit worried that the ATC isn't getting us down quick enough though. Yeah, that's what you meant. Alright, mate. Well, we'll have a look, we'll have a look. Yeah, any other news in the Discord? Nothing new. Hey, I use Discord to my username is the Blind Pilot 3000. Peter Foster, just look in the description of any of my videos. You'll see a link to my Discord. Just press that, it'll bring you in. Just make sure you go to get my role and you get the friends role at least, and you can get the pilots, trucks, trains as well, whatever you want, so you can interact with us. Mina, am I a pilot in real life? Well, technically.
KLM129er altimeter 29er88 at Newcastle, descend and maintain 3,500 feet.
Altimeter 29er88, descend and maintain 3,500 feet. KLM129er.
I drive buses. Oh my god. Why don't you just do what you want? I want you to do. Okay, down to 3,500 guys. Okay, it did give us our pressures now. What was it? I just need to check the ATC. So Mina, no, I'm not a real life pilot, I'm a bus driver. But technically I pilot people around, so I think it's very similar. 29er88. Okay, activated that approach phase. We are now climbing again. Why are we climbing? What is wrong with this mod? Okay, I upset the people a little bit there, guys. But for some reason, she wasn't descending, but she's descending now. I didn't realize she was climbing. I was too busy looking at other bits. I don't know if we're going to get down on time now, thanks to that. What throttle model you need? What do you mean? What am I using? I'm using a Thrustmaster. I'm using a very old one, actually. I'm waiting for my other ones to be delivered still. You put 2908. That's what they asked me to do. So if we just go back here, I just read the chat. Altimeter 2988. That's what I put. Screams of hell. The screams have started early. Why are we climbing? Because Microsoft is broken. Yeah, I don't know why we're climbing, but we are dropping now. I just hope that we're going to drop fast enough. I'm a bit worried now. We might not even make the ILS. A little bit of air braking in. That'll drop us down a bit faster. Okay, we're going to throw on our landing lights here now, guys. We are just dropping under the 10,000 mark now. Mina's just subscribed. Thank you for the subscription. It means a lot. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so we've already found our first problem. It was broken. Come on, get down, get down, get down. We should be okay. We should be okay. We still got to go around. Okay, so we're just going to check our flight charts just one last quick time for the approach here.
KLM 129er contact Newcastle approach on 124.37. Enjoy your morning.
Enjoy our morning.
Approach on 124.37 KLM.
We do need to be down at 2000 by D5.4, which is here. So, okay. Yeah, the screams are early. Sorry about that. I think it should be 10-12 and not...
KLM 129er descending to 3,500 feet. KLM 129er, good morning.
There's 2982 according to the game, if you press B.
29er 88 cleared for the ILS
2988.
runway 25 with the NT1 transition at Newcastle. Altimeter 29er 88 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 25 with the NT1 transition KLM 129er.
Okay, so we've been given our transition of NT1. I don't think that was the transition that we actually have, so we'll see what happens with that. So yeah, no beats no glory. I'm just doing what the ATC is telling me to do. I actually pressed B, which is the in-game one, and it's actually giving me, instead of 2988, 2982. So who knows what's right anymore with this. Okay, so we are preparing for landing, guys. We are coming down through 7,000. At this moment in time, he releases, he effed up. Hey man, you are the man for the tips. How do I know how to set up minimums and where can I get the information and enter into the FMS? Here you go. I use Navigraphs, mate. Now, because I have X-Plane 11 for a long, long time, this helps update all my FMC's AirAC cycles. This will be coming to Microsoft Flight Simulator very soon. It is in beta testing still. So I can see my minimums here. DAH, the ILS, sorry. So 339 is actually my minimums. I read the wrong one here. So we will be doing a Cat 2 ILS. 339 is my minimums here. So 339, if I cannot see the runway, I would have to do a go round. Use SimBrief, Arnis. You can use SimBrief as well. But I just use Navigraphs for convenience, if I'm honest with you. I just find it a lot easier, so... I wouldn't say I have that many tips either, Arnis. I don't think I've had a successful flight live. This could be the first. It could be the last. Okay, I'm going to bring us down to 200 because that's what the chart said I had to be at anyway, so we'll do that. Runway 25 is only a Cat 2. Yes. I believe. I could be wrong. Look, I'm not a professional pilot by any means, but that'll definitely sort you out. But yeah, it's definitely a Cat 2. Runway straight in. Well, this could be the last unsuccessful one. Well, yeah, I don't have high hopes. The weather's looking rough coming into Newcastle, boys and girls. Okay, we'll put on our terrain radar just in case. Let's bring ourselves down to 10 nautical miles now. We're pretty much down at the 3,500 mark, so the plane should level off. Who knows? We have our ILS already kind of set. You know, we can click the LS button. It'll do no harm. Nice and early, but you know, no harm, no harm. Oh, apparently icing is a thing all of a sudden. Okay, so now the plane doesn't want to stay at 3,500. No, 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 don't do this to us. Okay, I am just going to put on some of our de-icing equipment because I don't know, it shouldn't really be that icy from where we came from, but you never know. We'll just turn it all on, just for safety. Landing lights are already set, everything's looking okay there. I think the plane wants to just break my heart. Go manual. Can you turn on defrosting? Yeah, but it won't really show very well. Pretty windy down here, guys. Just want to have a look at this. Well, we'll see what happens. My chart says I need to be down at 2,000. $3,500 as we come into here. The 8.4. Yeah, okay, we're looking good, guys. Can you tell that I'm experienced? Yeah, it's alright, mate. You're getting there. Crust looks like it's peeling paint. Well, we're at 3,500, which we're asked to do. We're down at 200. I'm going to stay at 200 for now. Once we drop below 200, we will set our first notch of flaps. It does say flaps 1 now. So we've still got a little bit of time. The icing in Microsoft Flight Simulator is crazy. Ice would start at the leading edge of the wing. I know, it is nuts. And the fact was, it seems a bit strange that we had icing all of a sudden. But look, we might need this ILS landing because it's pretty rough here. Newcastle's not looking good today, Peter. Richard, sorry, Peter. What's wrong with me? And we do have a welcome. The Blind Pilot 3000 has joined us, and Ellis06 has also joined us. Welcome to the gang, guys. Just make sure, if you're in the chat there, just make sure you collect a roll, go to get your roll underneath the welcome, and make sure you hit at least the friends roll, otherwise you will not be able to see anything. But Ellis, make sure you get the friends roll, otherwise you won't be able to interact. Favourite aircraft? 319. A319 is my favourite aircraft. I like flying it on X-Plane as well. It is definitely my favourite aircraft, for sure. Icing could well be happening now as we're in the clouds. Yeah, but it's a bit OTT. Anyways, it's de-iced anyways. I feel like there's smoke coming out of the engines. The plane is like struggling to keep itself wherever it is, isn't it? Is there a tutorial on how to port planes over? I don't know how to do it, but there are a lot of planes ported over already on the Canadian Mods website. Richard, the A330, the A321, CRJ 700, and there are a few more. They do have a Discord channel, but I can put links in my Discord there for you, Richard, if you want them.
KLM 129er descend via the NT1 transition to 3,500 feet. Descend to 3,500 feet via the NT1 transition. KLM 129er. KLM 129er slow to 185 knots or less. Wilco KLM 129er.
Okay, flaps 2. I put 2,000 in here now because I think that's where we need to be going very, very soon. While the passengers were having their hot drinks, autopilot got a few cold ones. Yeah, the autopilot's not happy, was it? Struggling to hold the 185 now. I am hoping that they're going to bring us down to 2,000, but we will see what they want to do. By D8.4, if they have not asked us to drop, I will drop to 2,000 myself. Okay guys, prepare for landing. Quick cross-check then. Spoilers armed. We are going to want a medium auto brake set here for this one today, guys. If we go up above, why does it always go to that panel now? Icing is still on. We can probably turn all that off now in a second. Landing lights are on. Everything else is automatically on. There we go.
KLM129er altimeter 2988 at Newcastle contact tower on 119.7. Have a good morning. Altimeter 29er88 tower on 119.7 KLM129er. Tower KLM129er inbound for ILS approach runway 25. KLM129er good morning. Squawk 5332 continue ILS to runway 25 call when established on final. Continue ILS to runway 25 will call when established on final KLM129er.
I think it would have picked it up at 3,500. We'll be okay, we'll just pick it up a little bit later probably. Okay, start bringing down our speeds. 165. I've already hit on the localizer, so it should just attach itself to it eventually. Sometimes it's the problem with the game, you don't know whether to trust the charts or trust the game. Always find it's a big problem. Okay, gear down. We're now slowing.
Have crew seats for landing, please.
That's 3. Okay, 155. Okay, flaps set to full, spoilers armed, gear down, auto brake set to medium, speeds at 145, landing lights are on, cabin prepared for sitting down. Okay, cabin secured, crew are seated. We've now hit the glide slope. I normally take over quite early, but we're going to test this out. We're going to let this bring us all the way down early, and just to see, is the A32 working? So I don't get too much of this killing me. Be nice to get one landing done today, wouldn't it? Still looking good though. (142) our landing speed for today. Buckle up, guys. See what happens. People are quite satisfied considering the little blip that we had with the thing going up earlier. Now I do apologise, I do have the freeware Newcastle because I was doing a video on it and I realised how bad it was and I forgot to pull it out of the community folder. So this airport might look horrendous. I do apologise. But we're lining up nicely. All looking good. Minimums, remember, were 339. I have them set for 439, but look, we already have visual on runway. We do not need to really worry about the minimums. Windows and blinds down, so they don't have to watch me. Two red, two blue. Two blue, two red, two white, two blue. Where did blue come from?
KLM 129er winds are 214 at 14 knots, cleared to land runway 25. Clear to land runway 25 KLM 129er.
Okay, minimums. We have control. Oh, the wind.
Minimum 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
More.
20, 10. 9.
What the hell? Okay,
KLM129er
so the plane lost control as I came in once again. It does it every time we come in. It just minus 514 rough landing. I think that's a bit of a joke because every time you come in 100 and above, the stick just doesn't want to work. It'll either work one way or not at all. That's a joke. I should have auto landed to see. Yeah, holy crap. That's a good old flight simulator for you guys. Look, it wasn't a bad landing considering, but yeah, I don't know what happened. It just goes funny when it comes to landing. It's just a scratch. It actually wasn't too bad considering. 51% satisfied. It wasn't as bad as the other landing the other day. I just don't get what's going on with this game. I just really wish it would land. Can you please try my method? The next flight, I promise, Ellis, I'm going to do your method because clearly this has problems for me. But people told me it was fixed. So Andy Roberts, if you're watching this is your fault. Nothing to see here. It wasn't that bad considering. It was actually worse the other day. It rotated to the left and got completely stuck. So we were going to take this today. That's not the worst one we've ever had. I'm probably going to get absolutely slaughtered in the comments there now. But anyways, nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. The plane doesn't want to fly. It doesn't want to fly. Pretty sure all males are not infertile on the aircraft now. Yeah, look, sorry guys. It is what it is, isn't it?
KLM 129er request taxi to the gate. KLM 129er contact Newcastle ground on 121.72 for taxi clearance. Ground on 121.72 for taxi clearance. KLM 129er.
Yeah, maybe. I thought it was actually a bit more fixed than it was. Like I said, someone told me it was working lovely. This is a good question now. Where can I park? I think we made it. It's not the end of the world. Okay, we can... When you finish this flight, load in the air and Newcastle and try it when you can. Yeah, I'm going to try it after this to see if it makes it any better. It's a shame. I thought it was fixed. Maybe tomorrow's update might be what we all need. Maybe it will fix this plane. If I did that now on X-Plane 11, I would have buttered that. For sure. I think there was a gate available. Come on. Yeah, I do apologise, the airport looks a bit ugly. It's the freeware one they're working on. I was doing a video on it and I realised how bad it was. It's a work in progress, this airport. Jesus. Parking brakes set, guys. Engine 2 off. Engine 1 off. I think there's a little bit of lag on the stream just all of a sudden. I apologise. Okay guys, so there you go, there is a flight done for Richard. I apologise for the landing. Nothing I can do, it just doesn't control. Doesn't matter what I do. Someone melted the terminal. Yeah, it looks pretty rough, I know guys, I do apologise. So there we go, there we have it. That's another flight done. We'll see what the update brings tomorrow. Maybe some fixes. We might not play this for a little while. I will probably do the next flight will be an X-Plane 11 that I will do at some point. Until I know that this is working a little bit better. Ellis, I will try your fix. Tomorrow's updates will fix the planes. Yeah, 2 years later. Okay guys, look, thank you for everyone watching. I'm going to head off now and I will speak to you all again very soon. Thank you for everyone hanging out. Jesse, Curtis Hard, Ellis, Glenn B, of course, Pizza No Glory. Hopefully you had a bit of fun along the flight. Arnis, Mina, Peter Foster, everyone else that kind of came around today. Blue Eyes Gaming, of course. Richard, anyone else? I can't think of anyone else now. That's it. So thank you guys, and hopefully we'll have a smoother flight at the next one. Bye for now.